You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Time now, 6:47 on a Friday morning. We are kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news.
Here's what we are following for you right now. An explosion and retail thefts right now in Metro Atlanta. How one incident in Gwinnett County even ended up with an employee being attacked.
Plus, increasing diversity in sports medicine. How a program is helping a local student get an experience with the Dirty Birds.
We'll be looking at temperatures warming up this afternoon. In fact, well into the 80s once again, with sunshine returning to our forecast area.
We are kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news in Gwinnett County, where police are searching for shoplifting suspects, 4 of them who injured a Home Depot employee.
And just the latest in an alarming trend of retail thefts happening all over the country right now. Jerry Carnes is live for us this morning. Jerry, what have you learned?
Oh, good morning. The 66-year-old employee of this Home Depot was shoved to the ground by one of 4 shoplifters. He hit his head and spent a couple of days in the hospital. Now, Gwinnett County police are looking for the 4 shoplifting suspects, 2 adults and 2 juveniles. Detectives say they left the Home Depot with $400 worth of power tools. The National Retail Federation says nationwide thieves are becoming more aggressive, punching and shoving their way out of stores. In the last year, shoplifters have set fires inside of 3 stores in Metro Atlanta as a distraction so they can escape. For more information on the incident here at the Home Depot in Gwinnett County, go to our website. We have got pictures of the 4 suspects Gwinnett police are searching for.
Jerry, thank you. We are just 41 hours away now from the federal government's potential shutdown. This morning, we're learning new details about the effects it could have. We've learned Head Start programs, which serve thousands of kids across the country, including here in Georgia, will immediately lose funding. Around 820,000 kids are enrolled in programs at any given time. Officials say the programs are in trouble because their grants start on October 1st. And that was a look at your Friday morning headlines.
Getting us out the door. A nice start to the weekend, Chesley.
Yeah, we got temperatures down into the 50s, so a bit of a cooler start for us with the clouds fading away. You're looking at 56 over toward Conyers, 56 also in McDonough, 57 in Covington, 57 degrees in Fayetteville, 55 Chattahoochee Hills and over toward Noonan. Bear Nichols also in Hiram. You got 57 degrees starting off in Powder Springs, Ackworth at 60, 58 over into Mapleton. You got 60 in Tucker, 64 degrees downtown Atlanta. It's going to be a beautiful day for us. Plenty of sunshine around. We'll get a few clouds in. 84 degrees for your afternoon high temperature. Whatever your plans are, make sure you wear the short sleeves, right? It's going to be a little warm. You're looking at temperatures, or at least winds, out of the northeast at about 7 miles per hour. Not a whole lot going on throughout the southeast. A couple of thunderstorms coming to an end up there in central portions of Tennessee, but other than that, we're looking pretty good. And we're going to remain dry here for the next couple of days. That front has pushed well down to the south of us, and it's over toward Florida southward where you're going to find a lot of that moisture. For us, we're drying out thanks to high pressure. You can see this map here. It indicates that by the blue. Got a little bit of white in there indicating those clouds, and so we'll see that as we head through the afternoon today. For the most part, dry. Saturday, pretty much the same. You see those hints of some white in there. There will be a few clouds around. We'll call it partly sunny skies. Notice the moisture where we have the yellow and the orange well down to the south. This blue just hangs out over us even as we slide into next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. Anyway, we're looking at the dry sky. It's remaining in our forecast. We need rain, folks. We really, really need that rain, but we're not going to see it for the foreseeable future. Forecast track model shows partly sunny skies for this afternoon. Temperatures will be back into the 80s, right around 84 degrees. We'll start you off on Saturday morning south of the city with a few clouds overhead, but they'll fade away once we get toward the mid-morning and early afternoon hours. We'll see partly sunny skies by the afternoon. Mid-80s for highs on your Saturday. Sunday, clouds start to fade away. I think for the most part during the day, we're going to have mostly sunny skies and temperatures back down into those low 80s. And that is where we're going to remain for the remainder of next week. When we slide into next week, got 2 9s Friday, Saturday because of the partly sunny skies. Well into the 80s on Saturday at 86. 83 degrees for the high temperature on Sunday at 10 on the wazometer, and we don't look back. Staying right there for the rest of the work week. Looking at temperatures remaining in the low 80s with that sunshine around as well.
Right now, the Atlanta Falcons are getting ready for Sunday's game across the pond. They'll take on the Jacksonville Jaguars Sunday. For one local medical student, the season has been pretty special, not only for the way he's getting to watch the games, but also what he's learning along the way. Liza Lucas shares.
It's a pretty typical experience for a fourth-year medical student, being on the sideline helping doctors care for a patient. What's not so typical? Being on the sideline here, helping care for athletes in the prime of their career.
It's surreal. I was speechless when I walked into the stadium.
Brandon Chiedo normally watches football like most of us on TV, but for the past month, the Morehouse School of Medicine student took in this view, working with the Atlanta Falcons, team doctors, and trainers, part of the NFL Diversity in Sports Medicine Pipeline Initiative.
Truly awe-inspiring just to be able to see how the physicians and the rest of the healthcare team work with these high-level athletes on a day-to-day basis, but are able to also manage their day-to-day patients.
It's the second year for the program, giving selected students a chance to complete a clinical rotation with NFL clubs like the Falcons. Like other initiatives underway within the league, the aim is to increase diversity, specifically among athletic trainers and medical staff.
Being able to have a physician workforce that kind of reflects the general population is important because you're going to be caring for people from all walks of life.
And for Brandon, working on the field and the work happening here is taking him one step closer to his goal.
Just being able to kind of envision myself 10, 20 years down the line. And this experience has been life-changing.
Now the hope is for Brandon and other students to get that foot in the door in sports medicine and orthopedic surgery early to strengthen the pipeline of team doctors down the line. Meanwhile, diversity in medical schools is growing. During the last academic year, Black students made up 10% of medical students, Hispanic or Latino students made up 12%, and women continuing to make gains, representing 56% of medical students.
All right, Liza, so what about plans to actually expand this program? It's really cool. What about the NFL stepping in?
Yeah, great opportunity for students, right? This year, the number of students doubled. We actually had 6 Morehouse School of Medicine students assigned to teams across the league. But in the future, this initiative may also expand to other roles like PAs, physician assistants, athletic trainers, physical therapists, and much more. Aisha.
All right, awesome story, Liza. Thank you. Hey, this morning, the state's Republican Senator Caucus is suspending Senator Colton Moore. Moore called for a special session to impeach Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis. In a statement, they say despite telling Senator Moore it was impossible, Moore misled people across the state, nation, and caused unnecessary tension and hostility. The decision means Moore cannot participate in the caucus for now, but does not impact his ability to serve his district.
This weekend, people all over the world will be honoring former president and Georgia native Jimmy Carter. His 99th birthday is on Sunday, but the big celebration is happening tomorrow at the Presidential Library after being moved up one day. You could be a part of it all. You can wish former President Carter a happy birthday online with a digital card. It's been fun seeing people who've signed it already, sharing all kinds of memories throughout the years and how he has impacted their lives. Good morning, Chesley.
Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, everyone. This afternoon, it's going to be nice out there. Partly sunny skies will be the call. Right around noon, we'll see a temperature of about 75 degrees. On our way into the 80s, right around 84 degrees for your afternoon high temperature, so a little bit warmer than what we have been experiencing. We're going to hold on to just a few clouds, but we'll have that sunshine around 6 o'clock when you're driving home. Temperatures right around 79 degrees. Or if you're heading out to the ballpark to see the Braves take on the Nationals tonight, temperatures will be right around 75. So it'll be nice and comfortable. You can wear your short sleeve jersey, root on your Braves. The weekend, warming up even more, 86 for the high on Saturday, another 9 on the wazometer, up to a 10 by Sunday with 83 for the high, and we'll hold on to the 10s as we head into next week.
Looking for some ideas to enjoy that weather Chesley was talking to you about? Well, the Sweet Auburn Music Festival is this weekend. There's great live performances, a lot of food, fun for the whole family. It's from 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. both Saturday and Sunday at Sweet Auburn Barbecue in Atlanta's Atkins Park neighborhood. It's a free festival. They usually get about 75,000 people every year.
Wow. Hey, we continue to count down until 4 p.m. when the Georgia State Fair officially kicks off at Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's going to be all kinds of rides, animals, live entertainment for the family, and of course, you can't forget about fair food. Gates open at 4 this evening, and the fun doesn't stop until October 8th. You can get your tickets online right now. You never have a problem finding food in Atlanta.
No, you don't. Well, you know, hence my waistline.
Snatched, proud. Let's get some barbecue, friends. Have a great weekend, everybody. See ya on Monday.